Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7, boys and girls, niece and nephews, and many more. I always, sometimes I say niece and nephew because this one of the his phrase from the Uncle Roger, yeah, Nigel Ng, I think, because I already know this one, and I watched his video quite a lot. So we're gonna talk about the most recognizable brand, and well, which is the most popular brand for Malaysian car drivers. Lately, I talk it quite a lot. Most people talking about it quite a lot actually. If you remember the video of my channel, which is the Honda NSX Type R, which is the N1 and NA2, both of them has an aluminium body car, which is you can watch it later. So we're talking about the Honda NSX, the 3 generation of the NSX, the NA1, NA2, and the newest generation model. Because I said about the NSX 3rd generation, because the 3rd generation Honda NSX this year is finished off production actually. So this particular, okay, let's get back to the video. So if you remember, I already talked about NSX Type R. So this car has a 3-liter C30A V6 engine, 284 horsepower with Advertise said 276 horsepower. This particular one is the original model, the NA1, and also 306 Newton meters of torque. Weighs about 1230. Yeah, like if you know notice, I recommend you watch my video on the top. Click the top banner, or maybe you can click the link in the description box below. So the video or banner with link it in the description. Yeah, you know that. Okay, if you remember about my video, I put a link in the description. In the link description, the NSX Type R hold value as well. Yeah, I noticed that on the NSX Type R is pretty much expensive these days. So we're talking about this car as well. If you remember the Top Gear, which is a couple of years ago in 2004, almost between early 2000, say, Jeremy Clarkson tried to beat his record on like Laguna Seca. That was with the blue color. In the game on the Gran Turismo 4, he drove the Honda. He played with the Honda NSX Type R. In the real life version, he drove the Acura NSX. Okay. That's what I know. So this particular NSX Type R, this is the NA2 model variant, is a 321 Newton meters of torque, 280 horsepower. Advertising it has 276 horsepower. Yeah, you know, and weighs 1270. Yeah, you may know. Well, I'm reading on the link description of my previous NSX video. Yeah, you know this one. The cost in this game, the car in this game costs $500,000. You already know. Okay. Thank you. If you ask me to if you guys thank you to me, I'm okay with that. This NA1 NSX finished up production in 2000. I said anyone finished up production into early 2000. The NA2 finished up the production in 2005. In 2017, well 2016 actually, the Honda revived the NSX name, but it's like a different, and then the previous one as well. The new NSX, this is the people thinking about how they in the like it. If you remember my video on the GT Sports, this car is also available on the Hong Kong, Middle East, and also America as well. It registered as Acura, and all in the other, but the different countries, mostly Japan, Europe, Germany, United Kingdom, and many countries. Mostly this car is Honda. Still, don't worry, it does. This particular Honda NSX is a 2017 model year. This particular one here, the NSX, this one has a 3 electric motor, number 1, because it is a hybrid car. The engine is pretty much better than the previous NSX. The 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6 engine, and producing 570 1 horsepower, and the 550 newton meters of torque, and also 4-wheel drive, and weighs about 1780 kilos. Well, about 10 kilo, despite the 1779, I say, and 1779, it's a little bit heavier than the main rival, the Nissan GT-R. Yeah, this particular NSX here is pretty much different than any other car. It joined with the joined the club of the hybrid supercar. Well, if you remember the mid 2010s, the McLaren P1, Ferrari LaFerrari, and the Porsche 918 Spider. And next one is the Honda NSX. is the supercar. So this particular car is 9-speed gearbox. Previous NSX NA1 has 5-speed gearbox. The NSX Type R NA2 has a 6-speed gearbox. This particular one has 9-speed autos. Yeah, the one thing is that the color chose it in Nova Hill Blue Pearl. Okay, I'll say so. Let's get ahead. Play the video, please. there's a reason why the Honda is a most popular brand, and this is what I heard from the most people. Most girls like the guy who drives a Honda. That's not my, and that's not my words, but most people's words. It's actually so. The NSX, however, is the most beautiful looking car. I know that the new NSX is very astonishing looking as well. It's pretty high tech as well. Yep, it is. Is the older one, the older NSX. It's pretty much about like this 1230 actually. The old NSX, the NA1. The NSX always be a good reputation for sports car. Even they beat the Ferrari 348. Serious, not joking. So the Honda, even though Honda is less horsepower than Ferrari and less expensive than the Ferrari, but the Honda dominating the car industry. That's why Gordon Murray also like the Honda NSX. Or maybe I did notice that the other NSX, well the NA2 is one of the car people loved it so much because it's slick. It's slick looking car, and as well Keiji Tsuchiya also have NSX Type R. Yeah, it does. The most fascinating looking as well, and even though the aluminium body is a thing as well, yeah, and you know what I mean. Back then, the first both aluminium sports car is this one, not just NSX. I remember was what RX-7. Well, who knows. So thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to smash the like, subscribe if you're new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also Hoya Lab. The link in the description box below. And see you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.